Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact now that the 3.0 patch has been released, and I'm excited to play it. Today I will be playing through Archon Quest Chapter 3, Act 1, through Mists of Smoke and Forest Dark. A forest of change. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. You and Paimon arrive in Sumeru. I have not arrived in Sumeru yet. I'm at the chasm. I am at like the gates of just like the precipice of Sumeru uh, territory. And you prepare to find a way to get an audience with Lesser Lord Kusanali. So Mondstadt was like very European themed and English mostly, I guess. I guess it's mostly German, but it's kind of relatable with English. So I understood that since English is like my main language. Li Yue was all Chinese, so I had a good understanding of that too, I feel like. And like at least for the pronunciation, and even though I still kind of bastardize the pronunciation pretty badly, I still kind of know how it's supposed to sound. And in Inazuma, I've been learning Japanese. It's one of the languages that I've been learning to try and like better enjoy like anime and stuff. And I kind of understand, or at least know how things are supposed to be pronounced, but this new nation is like, I don't even know what it's based off of. So I'm gonna be bastardizing a lot of the namings and areas for this for sure. So yeah, let's take a look at what we have. I think all I need to do is go through there. Ooh, there's the new waypoint. So yeah, one of the big things that I'm excited for is new area, new exploration, new Archon statue. So that means new Lumine, or not new Lumine, new element for Lumine, and it's also a new element. Actually, no, it's not new. It's available now. The Dendro element is now available, or available to be played. It's playable now. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of skill sets and the Dendro kit would be for Lumine. So I think I'm gonna probably make a beeline for this the moment I step in, and then I'll go to wherever the story tells me to go, which I should track at the moment. I think it tells me to go through here. So yeah. Oh, and in this update, there's been like a lot of quality of life changes. Like, if I go into the party menu now, I can create up to 10 of these teams. So this will like scroll downwards if I create more. But I won't I won't do that right now. Yes, get it right. Yes. I'll keep the 4 that I have since I don't really team build all that much. Maybe at some point when I visit the next iteration of Spiral Abyss, I'll like try and make teams easy access through that menu. So yeah, that's like a new quality of life thing, which is very nice. Another quality of life thing that I really appreciate is unfortunately, I'll just go to the menu in the settings. You can see horizontal and vertical camera sensitivity now. It helps a lot for aimed down shot, because for whatever reason, like looking up and down is like very less sensitive than looking left and right. And if I get the bow character out, I guess I'll switch to this team first. If I get a bow character out like Aloy, like now I can look up and down really fast, seemingly the same rate as left and right. And it makes like aiming and looking so much better on the controller now. And for whatever reason, I don't know why they max out at 5, but I really wish I can increase the up and down on just like regular looking. Because if I look up and down using like not aim down in regular camera, it still feels like really janky, since like left and right still feels pretty fast, but up and down feels slower. I don't know if that's like an optical illusion or if there's actually like a mismatch in sensitivity in the game settings. But yeah. Another thing, I guess, the reason why I switched to this team was that apparently they fixed a lot of pathing. Oh yeah, I'm like going through a lot of these rocks. Of course, walls, you still get stuck, but it feels like a lot more robust now. It feels a lot smoother, and like it can actually like traverse the terrain, whereas before she would get stuck on the dumbest things, and it just kind of takes the momentum out, the winds out of your sails, and it just makes the entire experience of using characters like this very, I don't know, unattractive, not fun to play. And this change has been applied to Saiyu, Yelan's running, the special sprints for Ayaka, and oh man, her name is slipping my mind right now. The fish lady, Kokomi. And yeah, I'm really glad that MiHoYo is going back and like visiting all these things and actually doing quality of life passes. I really appreciate that about like a game developer, whereas like most game developers here in the West, they just focus on new things and then go back to change old things, and then they blame the players for when a game dies down. Oh, what are these? Can I kill them? They give meat and mushrooms. What? That's so awesome. Let's take this Sealy home. Continue through the forest. Ooh. Alright, Sealy. I'm getting distracted by everything. All the new stuff. All the new shiny stuff already. Ooh. 4-leaf sigils. Exploration knowledge. This crest, which looks like a 4-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Oh man, that sounds awesome. Sometimes you'll find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Use their ability to make your adventures easier. Okay. And I think if you see on the top left, there's like that question mark in the box with the red exclamation mark. That means you get a Primo Gem. Bloop, 1 Primo Gem. Did we get a little cutscene? Oh. Wow, look at that.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, okay, Paimon, that sounds good.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, Paimon, that sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the 7 on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
And I can get new powers. Woo! Also, Paimon is pronouncing it Sumeru City, so I'm gonna pronounce it that too. I've been pronouncing it Sumeru.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Sounds good, Paimon. We got this. We're crazy travelers.
Wait a second.
We have nothing to fear.
There's someone up ahead.
Was that Sucrose? Is that Sucrose's mom? I only said that because she has also like that green hair.
Timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
Let's hope they're not xenophobic. I've been playing Guild Wars 2. And in the latest expansion, I guess the End of Dragons expansion, there's like a faction of people who are super xenophobic that you have to deal with when you first lay. Like they also went to like a really Asian themed nation, and when we landed there, our characters got like put in jail because we were suspicious, and they're trying to open that whole like nation is trying to open themselves up to the rest of the world, but then there's still like a lot of like purists, I guess they're called, that would rather, they're like super xenophobic and they would rather keep everything like locked down and only like the Canthans, I guess they're from Cantha, they would only like have their own people are the only people around is what they like.
Hey there! We're not from around getting a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
I don't think she can hear you, Paimon.
Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
And don't open that chest while you head over, or else I'll be really angry.
Huh?
Oh, she doesn't seem amused. They are super xenophobic. Uh-oh.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down. It's probably nothing to get worked up about. Or maybe there's a reason she's ignored us. Dun dun dun.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
Let's stalk her. Okay,
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Paimon, that sounds good. Okay. Through mists of smoke and forest dark. Oh yeah, new area,
Come
new
on,
enemy
let's follow
types.
her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Are we supposed to actually sneak up on her? I'm gonna... Oh, this is for the Sealy, isn't it? Wait, is it for the Sealy? Yeah, the Sealy is over there.
A reward on the road.
Ah, Lumine, you have a voice. Whoa. Kara's child. Whoa, that's cool. I got a Dendro sigil for doing that. I guess that's just to teach you the mechanics of that. I think I'm gonna go up there first and grab... Whee! Oh, we got like kind of like a zip line. Whoa, that's a new thing. Sumeru Rose. A bright and beautiful... I can't read that in time. I guess I don't really have to go into detail about these things. This looks so much text and I guess descriptions for all the little items and stuff. I don't know if anyone actually like spend the time to read it all. Give me superpowers! Lesser Lord Kusanali. Statue of the Seventh. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Hey, I don't think I've read that in a while. Woo! Whoa, that's a lot of like really close-knit waypoints here. Is it always like that? I guess it is somewhat like that, especially in this area here. Maybe there's like a lot of like height, like depth to this area. But yeah, I also want superpowers. Oops. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Hey, Paimon. Whoa! Are those fairies? What were those? Wait, why is there no voice acting? Is this not part of the Archon quest? Lumine, do you see them? What are you talking about? I saw them. What are those? I saw them. Little round plant-like things, right? Gone just like that. We should ask around when we get a chance. Nod. The protagonist nod. I think a lot of like side protagonists has like the nod animation. Also, I want to have superpowers. Oh, that means there's like a new resonate with Dendro. There's a new like warship thingy as well, with more rewards. Oh, so many new things. Oh, I missed what that was. Damn it! I unlocked a yeah, this thing. Oh, there's gonna be those I guess they're gonna be Dendroculuses. Dendroculuses. Oh, there's gonna be more explore. Oh, I think finding the Oculuses has been like one of the more enjoyable things, especially if you're just like chill. You're not in a rush to do anything. I feel like finding those is like really fun. And now we can do it again, and I'm looking forward to that. And this actually gives you like primo gems and stuff. And yeah. So I am Dendro now. What is my abilities? What was that? Oh, another quality of life thing is you can search for achievements now, which is so useful since like the completed date on these is not like sorted in any way. So it's like, oh, did I get that one achievement? I don't remember. And you just had to scroll through like all this information, especially since they kind of seem to slap all the story and other related wonders of the world related into this like section alone. So this section became super bloated. But is there a way to get to the top? Carol's child, drift freely in the forest. So that's to... It's using that, like, weird, zip line thing. I don't know what you would call that. And I got another one down here. The essence of flora. Obtain the power of Dendro. Is the essence of flora, like, reference to anything? Because I think when you got the electro power, it's like unlimited power, which is like a Star Wars reference. But yeah, having this here is like really nice, so you can like search up some like obscure thing, like, oh, did I get that achievement where you needed to fight the boss a specific way and you don't know? You can search it up now. That's really nice. Let's take a look at... Ooh, the green background looks really cool. I guess it looks different, that's why it looks cool. I want to take a... I have her set up with physical damage, so changing elements isn't really going to affect her all too much. But let's see what she has here. Normal attack. Foreign Field Cleaver. For 4 and up to 5, Rapid Strike. So I don't think this changed all that much. It's the same. Unless the animation changed. No, I don't think the animation has changed. Charge attack. No, the animation hasn't changed. Razorgrass Blade. With the flourish of your blade, you unleash a spray of razor sharp leaves that go before you and deal dendro damage. With a flourish of your blade, you unleash a spray of razor-sharp leaves that go before you and deal dendro damage. You and Paimon observe the flowing edges of grass and leaf. Wait, did the other one have that too? Does any of these scale off of anything? Let's go back here. Surgent Manifestation. Calling upon the might of the flora all around you, you create a lead lotus lamp. This lamp will deal continuous dendro damage to opponents within its AoE. The Lee Lotus lamp will undergo the following changes after it comes in contact with Hydro, Electro, or Pyro. Hydro, the lamp's AoE and the AoE of its attacks are increased. Electro, the lamp's attack speed is increased. Pyro, the lamp will explode after a short delay and then disappear, dealing AoE dendro damage. The Lee Lotus lamp can only undergo one Lotus Light transfiguration in its duration. Only one lamp created by the traveler can exist at any one time. You and Paimon study the sounds of the plants that sprout after the rain. Can I even level these? Oh yeah, there's new things to farm, which I actually... This is one thing I'm not looking forward to. The whole like progression of a character in this game is getting super tedious. It started out somewhat tedious, but you can kind of see the merits of it because... you can't just have everyone power up right away, but when you've done it for many characters and you just don't really want to continue to do it for all the new characters and just continue doing the same thing over and over again. I really hope they do something different with these or have other ways instead of like just doing domains. There's like other ways to earn these. But yeah, that's one thing I'm not looking forward to. 80 energy cost. Oh, this burst costs quite a bit. What's funny now, I remember in the past I keep calling it the term for like Overwatch, the ult. But now that I've played this game a lot more than I play Overwatch, I started just calling this the elemental burst or just the burst. And now when I play Overwatch with my friends, I'm like, oh no, what's his name? Or whatever character is about to use his burst. I mean ult. It's flipped around now. It seems like burst is what I call them now. But yeah, oops. I need to go to this one. Verdant Overgrowth. Lee Lotus Lamp will obtain 1 level of overflowing Lotus Light every second. It is on the field, increasing the elemental mastery of active characters within its AoE by 6. Overflowing Lotus Light has a max of 10 stacks. Okay. Verdant Luxury. Every point of elemental mastery that... Oh, it's going to be an elemental mastery. You know one thing I was really looking forward to, or at least hoping for, was that Lumine was gonna be like a healer of some kind. Because then if like I really want to have the main character of this game pretty much on my party, and having her as like someone who can do healing is just so much utility that that would be like enough to have me like choose her to put on the team. But unfortunately for Dendro, she's not yet healing. Maybe when we get to the Hydro Nation, we would get like a Hydro healer, kind of like all the other Hydro healers like Kokomi and Barbara. I guess those are the only two out of all the Hydro characters. Every point of Elemental Mastery the Traveler possesses increase the damage dealt by Razor Grass Blade by 0.15%. That doesn't sound like a lot, but maybe it like stacks quite a bit. I guess if you have like, what, 700? That's like 0.15 times 700, so that's 15 times 7. I guess that's quite a bit of increase. But then you would have to make everything Elemental Mastery, and I don't know if that's worth it. And the damage dealt by Surgent Manifestation by 0.1%. I don't know, Elemental Mastery is such a weird game mechanic. It's like, let's go find something to fight, I don't know. Or at least, I hope those people won't actually attack me. Maybe I can kind of use them as dummies. Hey there, buddy. I can talk to him. Iraj? Great, everything is fine, just as usual, nothing suspicious. Hello. Hello, do you need any help? Yes, we're lost. You look strong and energetic. I don't think you do. Then enjoy the rainforest. The way of life of the forest may be quite primitive, but you won't find any place that is cleaner and more comfortable than here. I often volunteer to change shifts with my colleagues, just to wander the forest a little longer. Oh, of course I'll still carry out my duty seriously if anyone really does happen. And if something really does happen, Forest Ranger, eh? He's got a quiver and everything. So yeah, so Elemental Mastery is off of the character that's on, but if you want to do like, if you want to actually do combos with Elemental Mastery, you would do an attack and then switch to someone else to do that. But then now that reaction is based off of the character that's active. So if I had Lumine with Elemental Mastery and I switched to a character that isn't Elemental Mastery, Kazuha has Elemental Mastery right now, so that wouldn't be a good example. Then it kind of makes a moot point of putting Elemental Mastery on Lumine, because I guess you would do this first and then switch to Lumine and then do her attack, and maybe that would keep her on the field. You would like use her as the main attacker with the Elemental Mastery, but I don't know, it's just so janky that what if I wanted to switch to a certain character and I just lose out on DPS because of that? Because I needed to switch out because I wanted to use an ult or use another character's skill, or I wanted to put up a shield or something for the moment, and it's just like, that's not very satisfying. But I guess when you time and control your attacks a certain way, then it does become more satisfying, maybe, when it actually like succeeds. Hara fruits. Tumen, Eremite Mercenary. Chunop for Ruka Divine mushrooms. Ruka Divine? Yes, those huge mushrooms on the trees. Everyone's seen them. Huh? They're called Ruka Shava mushrooms. Fine, if you say so. Wait, I didn't say anything. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's still some divine thingy I can sell. Sell? Yeah, don't you know, these huge mushrooms that grow in the rainforest can be sold for quite a bit in the city. Seems like the Academia's always in need of a huge amount of these great mushrooms, so they probably wouldn't mind a nobody like me making a little money, right? Anyway, my plan to sell these mushrooms is perfect, but there's just one problem: the withering. How strong must my desire to sell mushrooms be in order to get a vision? Dealing with the withering will be a piece of cake once I have a vision. Oh man, he has a cool sword. But yeah, I guess we're getting in the mindset of some of these people. Oh man, the map is dotted with all the Oculuses. Let's stop dilly-dallying. I've been recording for almost 25 minutes, and I haven't made much progress. I'm just so like excited about all the new sights and sounds and collectibles and people and dialogue and everything. So I want to go this way, I guess. I want to fight with Lumine, at least. Alright.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Okay, Paimon.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Let's go bother her.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Sure, let's give it another shot.
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
What? There was 2 other people we just talked to. It's a little bit of a weird thing. I guess they expected me to just like beeline to her. They didn't expect me to explore the area a little bit.
Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Uh-oh. Oh no, we're getting our headaches.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
This smell, something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
That's because Paimon doesn't have a brain. Ugh. I've got to get out of here. Ooh, there's some blurs now. I think I'm gonna pass out. No, Paimon, save us.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on, wake up.
No, I wonder did they ever explain why Lumine gets these like headaches? Because she also had this like thing when we were in Inazuma with Raiden Shogun too, right? Whoa, where am I now? Whoa, is that the Erd tree? Or the Yggdrasil? Oh, I don't have any access to any menus, and I have no UI. Hey, this is cool. Let's go towards the Erd tree. I actually have not played Elden Ring. I've watched people stream it, and that's the only reason why I know of that name. Whoa, it's beautiful! Oh no, it's falling apart, breaking my heart, blueberry tart. A Weird Al Yankovic reference. Are we gonna commit the original sin? I don't remember what they called it in Elden Ring. Is it original sin? I feel like I'm thinking of Divinity, the original sin. Oop, I walked a couple steps and there's another cutscene. I guess I could have like tried to leave. No. Is this another one of those ley line trees that ooze memories? Like the Narukami Shrine tree. Is Paimon with us?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
It's been 50 years.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable.
Is it
If
Kale?
he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
I think you get Kale for free, just straight up. Kind of like how you get Amber for free, I guess. She's supposed to be like Amber's friend. I don't think you got like a free character straight up when we arrived in Inazuma, so this is really good. Did we get a free character? Maybe we did, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, are you awake now?
I am awake. Please give me a hug.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
I'm also very hungry. Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
Oh, Paimon.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Oh, okay.
My name is Kale.
Hi,
I'm a
Kale.
trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I'm hungry and a little sad. No, I seem to be fine, except this taste in my mouth. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Oh no, is it bitter? Shaboop. I have picked up a thing off screen. Oops, I dropped it like it's hot. When the him and the him, I'll drop it like it hot. Drop it like it hot. Oh no, why you drop it like it hot?
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Okay, Tainari. The lady in the back here looks so sad for some reason.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Oh, okay. Nasrin.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Interesting. Why was Kale question mark until she introduced herself? But Tainari just like straight up. They're just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just pretend she was introduced, whatever. All these like new outfits and stuff. New NPC outfits. Or designs.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
A little bit.
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I feel like he should have been question mark until after this line.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
You're gonna mansplain me? It's because of the Dendro power. I'm still getting used to it. It's a little bit too powerful. It may give me an upset stomach and a headache.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
Okay, and why did it make me pass out though? Is this some sort of roofie?
That incense typically has no effect on most people. But for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition.
Uh-oh.
As you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Not really, but sure. Yes, that all makes sense, huh? I don't want to seem stupid.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out?
No, I was
Say,
blacked out.
any out-of-body experiences?
Oh, yes.
Or did you see anything while unconscious?
I saw at the Erd tree and someone telling me that I have no maidens, and I must... I wonder how many people compared that scene to Elden Ring. I can't be the only one. I'm gonna say like most people who who stream or record themselves play this game like I do will mention Elden Ring in one way or another after seeing that tree. It is a very low-hanging fruit of a reference, I guess. You described what you saw while unconscious, ...
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Okay.
Huh? Why?
because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Bye-bye, Kale. We'll see you later, okay?
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Uh-oh. Is the Urge Tree really that important?
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City, to Viridian City.
No
It's kind
need
of
to
like
be
Viridian
hasty.
City.
As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you.
Oh, do tell.
Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Yeah, we went through some crazy stuff lately. Oh man, let me tell you, we had to fight an evil dragon. Like, it's actually a nice dragon that got like corrupted. Oh man, that was quite the fight. We lost a lot of good men that day, and then we went to a place where they killed another dragon who's supposed to be their like deity. Oh man, and then they got attacked by this like crazy water ocean sea lord creature, and we had to fight that. Lots of brave men died that day too. Oh man, it was traumatizing to see all the damage being done by those waves. And then after, we went to another place where there's like a civil war going on, and oh man, that was lots of infighting, and we had to like deal with all these peoples and their like motivations and how they want to like have their way of life. It was pretty bad. We also had to fight the leader, and she destroyed us. And we needed to use the power of friendship to get through. I would like, to a normal person, I think having to go through all these like crazy story beats, it must affect them mentally. It's really easy for like I guess a story character to like just brush it off and move on to the next thing, but can you imagine like fighting gods, feeling how powerful they are, and you coming on top only because of some like circumstance? You had like people helping you, and you wouldn't have not been able to done it alone, and you were only successful because of the people you've met, and now you're going into a completely new area with no like support system, and you're also looking at a new god, and you're like, oh, what kind of shenanigans am I gonna get into this time? And all that anxiety, all that like unknown, all the fear of the future, what all the things that can happen that you're not ready for, can really like mess up your mental state for sure.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What is it? Is it another one of those things? What?
Whoa, are you okay?
I'm dead.
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Why do you talk but your lips don't move?
The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Uh-oh.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
I don't have any travel medical insurance. Is this gonna come out of my bill? I don't know if I can pay for it. I'm kind of broke right now because I recently had to upgrade a bunch of weapons and characters. And I'm out of Mora completely. Do you guys even use Mora in this nation? I'm assuming you do. Alright.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Okay, thanks. Tainari? Tainari?
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right!
I know, right, Paimon?
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Okay, Paimon, can you sit by me while I recover?
Hey!
It feels I feel it's a little weird. I feel it's a little weird. I was gonna say it feels a little weird. I feel it's a little weird. That's a weird. I think that's a weird translation.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I think I took a look in another dimension where instead of Genshin Impact, it was it was Elden Ring. I am not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground, but the red sky, could it have been Kanraya?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
I don't know, that guy seemed like very, what's the word? Condescending. The way he just, like, orders people around and tells people what, all these things.
If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the truth. He probably wasn't telling us the truth. Oh, what's happening?
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Okay, Paimon, sounds good. Let's do that.
But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Kale.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Woohoo! I hope this is the end of the thing. You get a night of rest. Because I'm reaching 42
Rise
minutes.
and shine!
Quest complete!
Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Should I continue? I think I should end things here. 42 minutes is a pretty good length. And yeah! Stay tuned for next time when I go find Kale. Further observations. You can't be said to have really settled into rehabilitations at Gandharva Ville yet, but you can still ask Kale for some information. Alright, that sounds good. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. This new patch has been super exciting. I'm really excited to explore everything again. I'm looking forward to the new characters and the new element. Like, I'm really curious as to how this new Lumine kind of operates in a fight. I guess I'm not gonna record myself like play around. I feel like that usually gets kind of janky as I like don't really understand what's happening. But yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit of explanation as to what I found new Dendro Lumine to be. Have a little bit of a hot take or opinion in the next one. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Subscribe for more crazy games stuff, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Propagate!
Propagate? Ooh.